Are you thinking about joining a real estate firm? Please hear this before you sign anything. Just so you know, before you even start interviewing firms, everybody's got the exact same lingo and exact same terms. Oh, we're a team over here. Yeah, you might be a team in the fact that you're all wearing the exact same t-shirts whenever it comes to volunteer day, but really and truly, do you have each other's backs? Over here at Mantle, we not only have each other's backs, we treat each other like a real family. So much so, if you're out of town and you need somebody to cover for you, show a property, put a sign out, fix some things like that, we've got you covered. You can just ask a friend that's at the office and they're going to do it for you. How much does it cost? Nothing. Where other firms, it's like, yeah, I'll open doors for you. How much are you paying me per door? This is something for you to think about. And I would suggest whenever it comes to finding out if there's a real team aspect for wherever you are trying to interview at, go talk to agents who actually work there. See what they think versus what the admin team is telling you happens in the area. Because we all know that the admin makes everything smell like roses that is around there, but it might be pretty toxic in the long run. Another thing you want to think about whenever you are interviewing a firm that you might want to join as a real estate agent is just being transparent versus the hype that they're going to give you. Yeah, they might tell you that they're going to give you leads, but they're not going to tell you that there's an extra fee that occurs off of any of these referral leads and things like that. They also might not tell you that, oh, this is the base price for you to be a member here and be a part of the firm, but there's going to be all these extra costs like E&O or desk fees, print fees, admin fees, all these other things that can nickel and dime you as a brand new agent. It makes it really hard for you to get your feet off the ground whenever you're dealing with all these extra fees that companies are just using it to suck you dry and send you back out the door. Another part of the transparency versus hype kind of situation is the actual training. Yeah, most firms have some kind of training that's going on, but what is it? Is it recycled material from 2006 and 2007? A lot of companies use that. Or is it actually a real mentorship that is following you around, making sure that you're doing everything right and making sure you can be the most productive agent? A lot of companies around here have a mentorship program, but really and truly, you're just paying somebody else to look after you because the broker in charge wants nothing to do with you. Something else for you to think about for the transparency versus hype is how relatable and how easy of access are the admin slash broker in charges. I hear horror stories all the time about people trying to get a hold of the broker in charge and can't actually get an answer from them. This is really unacceptable in my world as a broker and owner. I feel like anybody who can't get a hold of their broker and they don't know them on a personal level, you're probably in a toxic environment in the first place. I get it. Everybody works for their different situations and some things work for some people and others. But for me personally, I want to make sure that I know my agents, know what makes them click, know how I can motivate them, and know what needs they might have so I can do better training off of these kinds of things. So we over here at Mantle, we evolve our training constantly, whether it's a brand new module that we put out for the whole group or if it's just something for our brand new agents. We always are trying to be the biggest and best that we possibly can and make sure that our agents have the most production that they can at the easiest way too. What's the pathway of growth is a great question to ask whenever you're trying to join a real estate firm or seeing if it's an actual good fit. A lot of times firms don't actually care about this because they know that most agents aren't actually going to make it within their first year, especially 2 years. I think it's 65% of all real estate agents quit within their first 2 years. 74% of agents didn't sell a single house last year. So what is your growth and are you actually doing anything to help you as an agent do this? So is there training that's after your very first mentorships and your new agent training, or is it just set you off and there you go, don't break the law and see ya at Christmas time? We over here, we don't believe in that. We want to give our agents training all the time, and we're here to ask questions and make meetings and create videos and do whatever we can. We've created several agents around here that have done $10 million plus and started from absolutely nothing. All this being said, without doing paid advertisement, I 100% believe that organic, personal sphere of influence is the key for all real estate. Because if you've got a company who is just teaching you to pay for leads, wait for them to come to you, you'll never understand how to grow the business. You'll just understand how to spend money to get business. We over here, we don't believe in that at all. And we have very few agents, if any, who pay for Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia leads. Who's got your back whenever you join a real estate firm is a huge deal and something you should probably be asking. Like, are you a part of a team? Are you just part of a face in the crowd and there's nobody there to actually help you? It amazes me how many agents come from a big firm to us and be like, oh, it doesn't work that way where we were at. Again, I tell people all the time, if you need help, we're here for you, whether it's to show a property or if it's to help write up a contract, negotiate, things like that. We want to be here for you as a whole. And on the other end, we're also here for you for your personal family issues. So if you've got something going on, your family is sick or something of that nature, you need some help, guess what? Reach out. We're going to be able to help you out as a whole because we believe our agents is a part of our family. You're not just a number. And actually, we don't just allow every single agent that interviews with us to join our firm. Something you might want to think about. If they're just all of a sudden ready for you to join immediately, it means there's no discussion if you're a good fit for them. You're just another number that's there. So for us, we always come back and say, hey, was this person going to be somebody who works well with the rest of our team? Yes or no? We tell all of our agents that we interview, we are looking for the Navy SEALs, the Delta Forces, the best of the best. I don't want, no offense to those out there, but I don't want the National Guard. I want the best of the best that's here. People that are willing to learn, willing to train, willing to get after it and grind. That's the kind of agent that we are looking for over here at Mantle. How do you deal with workplace drama? Great question to ask if you're looking to join a real estate firm. If somebody answers that by saying, oh, we don't have that, we're just one big family here, everything's great, well, they're lying. And why do I say that? Because I'm honest with everybody. I know that everybody's going to have hiccups and situations that happen just like any other workplace. And you've got to have processes and procedures put in place for whenever this happens. We over here, we have that down pat. We know what's going on. We tell our agent straight from the get-go, here's what's going to happen in most of these situations. If there's a dispute between you and another agent, whether it's with a lead or whether it's with another firm, we have those under control and we have our operating procedures put in place. We have the backs of our agents no matter what, whenever we are correct. And when we are wrong, we admit to that we are wrong. And we're going to take up whatever we need to and do what is right first. Before all profits becomes what is right. We believe that a drama-free workplace is a great thing. I tell everybody all the time, the real estate between my ears is way more important than anything anybody can sell. Why is that? Because if we're all stressed out, we're not going to be great agents and we're not going to be great people. And that's the very first thing that matters if you are a Mantle agent. How are you building your firm? Is it with me or is it off of me? And what I mean by that is, are you actually profiting off of everything that I'm doing? And so you're getting all the recognition as an agent. We over here don't believe in that. I actually don't sell at all as a broker in charge. Why? Because I want our agents to become first. If you look at some firms' pages, it is all based off of one person or two, things like that, and they want them to be the face of the company, and then you are feeding their beast. They take all your Zillow reviews, your Google reviews, all your income, all the marketing is all in their name and has you put on the side of it. What are you doing to help me grow my business with you versus are you growing your business through me is a great question to ask when joining a real estate firm. So yeah, there's a ton of questions that you should ask other than what's the commission split, do I get leads, and how do I start? A lot of things have to do with culture, environment, emotional situations, and support as a whole. If you're looking for somebody who's got all those kinds of things, feel free to reach out to us or look on our website at mantlerealty.com/new-agent. And we'll put that link in the description right here. Or just reach out to us and shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you might have about our culture, environment, and all of our other agents. I'd also be happy to let you talk to any of the agents that work for us and let them tell you their life stories about how they love Mantle too.